is advised.
Got your stick? Oh! Beat him up! Make him hard! Ready! Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown.
Today, victory is mine. Long live the Empire.
Yeah, bury the Hulkbuster, possibly. You know, all I want is a Hulk right now, like a classic Hulk or a reissue of a 2.0 of the Avengers Hulk, and that's about it. Honestly, that's what I want from Marvel. I'll be surprised to be sure, but a welcome one if they drop something that I didn't even think of from Marvel. I have more to say about DC than I do with Marvel, but honestly, for me, I just want a freaking Hulk. But maybe, and also Vulture, that'd be nice. But let's move on with this video real quick. Let me see. I think I'll slow this down to what, 0.5. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's test this bad boy. So I cut off the volume so I don't get any copyright. Ah, there it is. There it is. That's what we talk about. That's what we've been waiting for right there. 25 years of episode 1, PhantomMenace. 25 years old today, y'all. Well, this year anyway. Yes. Oh, man. There's a lot to discuss here, guys. What they can do. More than likely, we are going to get Kenobi. Look at him. Look at my boy. Look at my boy, PhantomMenace Kenobi. For those of us like me and many others who went into the rabbit hole of prequel trilogy characters and figures, congratulations. Our our faith has been rewarded. We are possibly going to get a Kenobi from PhantomMenace. Like, there's no way. There's no freaking way you show off PhantomMenace Padawan Kenobi face off against Darth Maul in the 25th anniversary logo over here. There's no way. You gotta be out of your damn mind, Papa Howie. I swear to God. I swear to God. We don't get Kenobi out of this. Wow. You out of your damn mind, man. Dear Lord. Now we're gonna get. I'm gonna keep the face strong, guys. We are gonna get, because there's no way. This is opportunity right here for PhantomMenace. We got Kenobi from General Kenobi from Clone Wars. We got Kenobi from Revenge of the Sith. Hopefully 25th anniversary, 25th or 30th, 25th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. We'll get a 2.0 of the Kenobi, right? And then we got Kenobi from the Kenobi show, Hobo Kenobi. I'm just saying, right here is definitely opportunity for a PhantomMenace Kenobi. And I just can't wait for it. I just can't freaking wait.
The loss of one of the sacred rings racked our hearts with grief.
Putting aside our sorrow, we renewed our faith in the prophecy that other rings would be found, and see how our faith has been rewarded.
Halo, its divine wind will rush through the stars, propelling all who are worthy along the path to salvation.
To salvation, y'all. Let's get back into it, guys. But I'll delve more into what I see happening. And, of course, Mustafar Field logo of the Star Wars dark side with the lava fuming. People are saying that... sorry. Let me go back. So, people are saying because of dark side, we'll probably see a dark side Anakin opportunity here. Most likely. But be prepared if it's an Artisan Edition Dark Side Anakin. That's the thing. If it's a Dark Side Anakin Artisan Edition, just prepare yourselves. Honestly, for me, I wouldn't mind them if they do 2 variants of the Anakin, one Artisan Edition and one nicely sculpted edition, kind of like what they did with the Joker from Hottoys Joker 2.0 or 3.0. I think it's 3.0. These 3.0s are getting out of hand. Now there are 3 of them. Anyway, yeah, I wouldn't mind them delving in a bit with options for collectors, because of course, it's gonna be collectors are gonna be gunning for the creme de la creme, right? But there's the B option, which is the B option is fine, right? More opportunities for collectors to pick up a updated version of the Dark Side Anakin. They did the same thing with Scarlet Witch, where there was the Artisan Scarlet Witch and there was the regular Scarlet Witch with it's still DX, right? It's just sculpted hair. I'm just saying. Please give us some options, and it would be nice if you throw us a light side head sculpt with that Dark Side Anakin as well. The Batman, 85 years, just like Marvel. So I was talking to Mr. Mom about this a few days ago. He was talking about comic book version of the Batman going back in the well again. If you guys are aware, the comic book version of the first Batman, he kind of looks like the Batman we saw in the early 2000 animation in I think at the time it was a WB channel. It was like early 2000s Batman animated, where his look kind of mirrored that of the classic Batman. If you guys go back into the picture, I'll probably show it to you guys as I go along with the video. But I want to say this now because there's not really much for me to talk about here, except for variants of Batman. 85 years of Batman. I honestly, because of what we've been seeing from the animated lines coming out from third parties like the animated Superman, animated Batman, Justice League possibilities, I feel that that these third parties got a whiff of what Hot Toys is cooking, and they've been dropping their stuff early just before Hot Toys goes in on their stuff, and that's my guess. As of right now, the whistleblowers are literally the third parties. That's what I feel. The whistleblowers are the third parties, the ones that get the actual news first, the ones that get the scoops first, the insider jobs on what Hot Toys is cooking before anybody else, and they start working on their stuff. That's my guess. If you notice certain figures that were popping off early on, and then Hot Toys comes in later, like your X-Men line that third parties were dropping, and here comes Hot Toys dropping the X-Men Wolverine with Hondo. This was planned years in the making to make those figures. They don't come out freaking nowhere making them. They literally take years with licensing and what have you and planning. Yeah, they take years to do it. So my guess is third parties caught whiff of this and they started trying to jump on the bandwagon before Hot Toys starts driving in the hype. Just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if we see an animated Batman from the early 90s. Early 90s animated Batman. That will be superb because we already saw an animated Batman like figure from third parties right now. So I'm hoping, keep the faith strong, that we will see a Batman 90s. Batman 90s with some 90s characters, maybe some 90s villains in there too. Just swinging a miss. I don't care. Just drop what you can, Hot Toys. But to be fair, there'll probably be some just random variants of Batmans. I wouldn't mind a whatchamacallit, a BVS blue and gray Batman. That'd be nice. Batfleck blue and gray. But all right, let's get started, guys. So let's start off with the easiest one, right, to discuss out of the two, the 20th anniversary PhantomMenace, because that, my boys, is actually licensed characters in there, because with the list I have for the dark side, I'm throwing in freaking legends, expanded universe characters that have not been brought into the fold with the canon verse of Disney Star Wars. So like we'll have less of a chance with those than we do with what I'm going to bring you today with the Phantom Menace stuff. So let's go over the Phantom Menace. All right, the Phantom Menace. Let's go over some characters here for y'all. Some characters that I'll be hoping to see from Hot Toys, and hoping to see if they drop some. So, granted, this is not everybody, right? Not everybody's gonna be dropped. You be out of your damn mind. Let me see. Can I? Okay, there's a window here I'm getting bothered by. Give me a second, guys. Okay, cool. All right. So Everything's all set up here. Am I okay? Yep, sharing. Cool. All right. Adigalia, not sure. But the thing is, Phantom Menace has a lot of Jedi's involved in the show, in the movie. Lots of Jedi, the Jedi Council, and what have you. Possibilities are endless with Jedi's. Honestly, for me, I wouldn't mind a Kiadi Mundi. I wouldn't mind actually a Yoda Phantom Menace. That'd be pretty cool, right? There's several Jedi's that are involved in the first film that they could possibly introduce. It's just would they introduce a Phantom Menace Mace Windu? Not really. I'd rather them just because Phantom Menace, because Mace Windu from Attack of the Clones is still available. So I wouldn't play around Mace Windu again unless they do a Revenge of the Sith version where his arm is cut off. Aura Singh. Now Aura Singh would be pretty cool. Well, Aura Singh would be pretty cool. She's very prominent in the comics, very prominent in the Clone Wars series. She actually trained Boba Fett for a bit. I wouldn't mind her being made as a hot toy. She was in the during the pod race segments in Phantom Menace, if you remember. I wouldn't mind Aura Singh from Phantom Menace. Throw us more, mommies and throw us more mommy bounty hunters. Throw us a little bit more bounty hunters here and there. That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind Aura Singh. But again, she was only there for a few seconds, not minutes, but seconds during a shot. So we'll have to see about that. And give me a second, guys. I need to go back and check on the stream here. Okay, well, stream or video I'm recording. Okay, so everything looks good. Okay, cool. Anakin Skywalker. So, opportunities for Anakin Skywalker. Pod Racer Anakin Skywalker. Now, if I was going to do Anakin Skywalker, right? If I was Papa Howie. Because here's the thing. Papa Howie doesn't really do kids as often. The most of the time he does is between teenagers and adults, right? Kids, however, below teenagers, I rarely see that. The only time we see that is with Baby Yoda, but Baby Yoda is it's a puppet. It's a CGI character, not really much of a kid. It looks pretty old for a kid, 50 years old. I'm just saying, there's some leg room here for Papa Howie. Now, if you're going to do Anakin Skywalker, and the problem is, I don't know what's going on with the actual, with rights with the actor and what have you. This is the one I feel that might not happen because of what's going on, with the actor and everything. I don't know what's the current state of the actor right now. But again, let's say if everything was perfect, everything was lined up for the jump shot, everything was lined up for the freaking alley-oop for Anakin Skywalker Kid Edition. I wouldn't mind them dropping the gear he has for the pod racer, right? Hell, if there was a opportunity for a pod racer, opportunity for a nice kind of like they did for the M1 Starfire display, it would be Anakin Skywalker's pod racer. It's the smallest one of the group for the most part. I feel like it's the most easiest one to get done. It's not as bombastic as your Sebulba's pod racer, and also one of the engines, pod racer engines for the pod racer for Anakin's pod racer was used for Cobb Vanth. So I'm really pushing for a nice little pod racer from Hottoys. Even if it doesn't end up getting released, I would love to see that get like a prototype edition, because that would push for them possibly to give us an Anakin prototype. I wouldn't mind them. Now, here's the thing too. What they can do, they could do a 3-pack. Honestly, they could do C-3PO prototype with Anakin Skywalker, right, and R2-D2. That would be a nice little set right there. Don't get me wrong, man. It would be pretty nice, Anakin in the man. It would be pretty cool, honestly. Anakin in his with a 3-pack with all the deluxe pieces for his helmet, his goggles, the look he has as a pod racer. Hell, and then give us the pilot gear that he was wearing for when he was on the N1 Starfighter. That'd be a pretty cool set from Phantom Menace. if they're going to really delve into some characters, that it'd be impossible. Like the reason why I say it's impossible for Anakin because usually Hottoys don't do kids. So that would be pretty cool. That's my thoughts of how they would introduce Anakin Skywalker and possibly a pod racer. But let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat, guys, how you feel about Anakin Skywalker. Is it possible? Do you feel that you would like a 3-pack with this? That would be pretty cool because Anakin Skywalker is the one that created C-3PO. Okay, so and I remember when I was a kid, during the times of PhantomMenace days, people weren't too happy with the fact that C-3PO got not retcon, but his new lore was that he was created by Anakin Skywalker. I remember the backlash from that people weren't too happy with that. But to me, it didn't bother me one bit. And I thought Ken Anakin was cool. Like he had the talent, he had the freaking good luck charge, taking on freaking Saboba, his pod racer, and surviving the battle against the Federation, against that Lucre Hulk monstrosity. Yeah, over the space battle over Naboo. I remember playing the video game, Naboo N1 Starfighter game. I love that game so much. I hated the Lucre Hulks so much because there's a segment where you gotta enter the Lucre Hulk like you're Anakin Skywalker going through that freaking Lucre Hulk and taking on everybody and their mother, and you have to blow up the actual reactors or what have you to help in the fight with Anakin. I'm like, oh dear Lord, it was maddening to go through that game. I hated that game. I love the game. I hated the end boss fight. It was ridiculous because you had barely any room to play with, and it was ridiculous. It was freaking ridiculous. Oh wait, I just realized something. I'm here talking and there's no music playing. Dear Lord, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let me play some music. I ain't gonna go too loud with the music. Let me see. Boss Nass. Boss Nass. Would be a very interesting piece. This is like your Admiral Akbar speculation wish list situation. It's a cool wish list, cool figure to think about. But will it happen though? Not sure. But Boss Nass, honestly, would be my last of the list going forward. Going forward will be last. Like, I'd rather get other characters before we get Boss Nass. If we get Boss Nass, I'd rather get Jar Jar Binks before we get Boss Nass. That's what I'm saying. So if we get Boss Nass before Jar Jar Binks, you out of your damn mind. Papa Howie, you have failed us. You have failed us. The prophets have betrayed us situation. All right, you know what? I haven't used that in a minute. Oh my God. If we get Boss Nass before Jar Jar Binks for pre-order, oh my God, the prophets have betrayed us.
As planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
The prophets have betrayed us. But yeah, Boss Nass would be pretty cool. But I'd rather get Jar Jar Binks first. Man, the body build on this one will be hilarity with the actual throne itself. Like, thinking of things, maybe a laughing face. Oh my God, laughing sculpt. At that point, that'd be pretty cool. There's different ways you could run this figure. Let me see. C-3PO. Yes. We already discussed about the C-3PO, but I want to discuss it again. Prototype C-3PO would be pretty cool. Like, I think it would be the most outstanding freaking figure in your display case because of the way it's designed, the way it's all exposed. It'd be pretty cool. And hell, man, if you wanted to, this could be like a work-on droid in your display case. Like some droids or Jawas are working on the droid. You don't necessarily have to be C-3PO that they're working on. It could be some random a protocol droid, and it's just there, like on a table as the Jawas are working on it. You know, depending on how many Jawas you already have, it's a nice little display piece for your collection. I wouldn't be surprised they do that. You know, we already got the C-3PO from Attack of Clones, right? And then we got Return Jedi C-3PO around the corner. So yeah, I wouldn't mind C-3PO being released. Hopefully, be nice to be USB powered. Other things they could throw in there. Could it be diecast? Maybe possibly the joints would be diecast. We'll see what happens. Maybe the plates will be diecast as well. It's just we'll see how things go forward, and it'll be pretty cool. Hell, all that straight at table, yeah, kind of like that table display would be nice. So you just lay down C-3PO on the freaking table. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool with all the bells and whistles. Yeah, there's different ways you can run this. It doesn't have to be a deluxe edition. It could just be a regular ass edition of C-3PO with the bells and whistles on the table, and you're laying him down, right? So you have Anakin Skywalker working on him and stuff. So yeah, prototype C-3PO. Yeah, this is a piece I would definitely want to pick up for my collection. Let me see. Now let's move on. Let's move on. Now where's that button? Where is that button? There you go. All right. Let's see. Captain Panaka. Captain Panaka. He was very involved with the prequel trilogy when it comes to the actual comic books and lore. I wouldn't mind Captain Panaka popping in. Another trooper-ish character. I love my troopers and my guards and stuff. And I wouldn't mind Captain Panaka getting a shot as a figure, especially if they're going to be running the Queen Amidala set. It'd be a nice piece to be a companion with Queen Amidala or Padme from PhantomMenace. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Captain Panaka getting released. What else can you come with? Well, one thing, wouldn't mind a couple accessories, but this would be a bare minimum release, barely any accessories. I wouldn't mind if because what Hottoys been doing as of late when the characters with hats, they have not been removing the hats. They're all just freaking sculpted in, right? This one, however, I could see them doing the same ass thing where the hat is all sculpted in, but I wouldn't mind them actually remove the hat. Kind of like what he did with Cad Bane. Cad Bane, you could actually remove the hat, so I wouldn't mind them doing the same thing. Yeah, Captain Panaka, wouldn't mind getting involved. And there he goes, Sabe, right there. The queen. I know I'm jumping around now, but the protector, the honor guard protector of Queen Amidala, the royal the royal guard handmaidens. There you go. I was trying to find the name. The handmaidens. Yeah. So yeah, she took the disguise of Queen Amidala. That's the thing, though. Will this be coming out? I see Queen Amidala coming out way before getting the shot, or Padme or Queen Amidala. That'd be nice though. Queen Amidala and Padme 2-pack would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Now the Sabe handmaiden, maybe there's a shot at her. Maybe what they'll do is, because if you notice, when Queen Amidala was, when Padme wasn't Queen Amidala and Sabe was Queen Amidala, you can tell in the facial expression that was not Padme, right? So they could do different face plates with Queen Amidala, where you can have Sabe or Padme as Queen Amidala. So there's options there, right? Naboo Royal Handmaidens. I wouldn't mind a few of these, especially because Padme was involved as one of the royal handmaidens in disguise, right? Yeah, I wouldn't mind an opportunity here to throw in. And now we're talking about freaking Padme and Queen Amidala, right? We might as well now. We're getting into the freaking rabbit hole now, because thank you, Captain Panaka. Now we're moving into the handmaidens and Queen Amidalas and royal guards and what have you. So, we're asking a lot here. We're asking a lot. Honestly, I would be okay with just Queen Amidala and Padme. Now, which Padme? Do we get Padme from Tatooine Padme? Do we get handmaiden Padme? Do we get Padme in her officer uniform in Naboo? Honestly, real talk, Naboo Padme. Other than Queen Amidala, Naboo freaking Padme in her officer gowns. That's what I want. I know people probably are like, we want their handmaidens. We want everybody. Let's be real here. let's play real. Let's be real here, okay? Let's not jump the gun. We're already jumping the gun doing a wish list already, a speculation list. But I love doing speculation because I love talking about this, okay? I prefer Padme in her officer gown. If we get Queen Amidala Padme, the next figure, if we get another Padme, I'm hoping it would be Padme in her officer gown. First, Queen Amidala. No doubts about that. Let's first get Queen Amidala on stage. Let's get that figure up for pre-order before we move on to Padme. Hell, if they could do a 2-pack with that, I don't know how they would. Honestly, that would be pretty cool. Padme officer 2-pack with the Queen Amidala. But let's play real time here as far as like how do we feel about going forward. For me, Queen Amidala first up for pre-order, and then Padme officer edition. That's how I would do it. That's how I would do it. Yeah, that's how I would do it because we already had the Padme Amidala from Attack of the Clones, right? I think she's still up for pre-order unless she got waitlisted at some point. But the claim that I claim, Padme Queen Amidala, right here. This is the one I want with her throne, with her freaking throne. Like, sat her down, be humble. Like, yes, this is what I want. Dude, there's so many different looks they could run her with. Dude, bruh, I love it. Yo, bruh, let's go. Yo, let's go. Right here, the throne, the outfit, the works. This is what I want right here. This is what I want right here. Queen Amidala on her throne, the bells, all the bells and whistles. That'd be pretty cool. Hell, they don't even need to throw the throne as the regular edition. They could do that deluxe set. Kind of like what they did, kind of like what they did with Emperor Palpatine deluxe set with the throne, right? You could get Emperor Palpatine without the throne. I want Queen Amidala on her throne, and she probably sit perfectly. You wouldn't ruin the suit or ruin the actual outfit. There might be wrinkles here and there because you're actually sitting her down. But yeah, this would be fine. This would be actually fine for me. Anyway, for me, I would love Padme Amidala Queen Amidala edition. Yeah. So, okay, so because I kept going down this rabbit hole of Naboo characters, let me press back. Oh! You know how we got the N1 Starfighter from Mandalorian? Could we see a Naboo Royal Starship displayed at the next con or next convention from Hottoys this year for 20th anniversary of PhantomMenace? I would love it. Will we ever get it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's no way we will ever get this released. This will be another situation where it's going to be like the Millennium Falcon. I see the N1 Starfighter get released first in this, ever. All right? I'm still feeling the face strong on the freaking N1 Starfighter. How about Howie? Drop the N1 Starfighter! Anywho, the Naboo Royal Starship. Actually, you know what? Before we continue, let me check if I'm still golden on recording. Yeah, I'm still good. Hey guys, I'm still good. Cool. So, Naboo Royal Starship here. I remember when I was a kid, I had to choose. Okay, I had to choose. Naboo Royal Starship. Wait, did I have to choose? No, when I was a kid, we went to Toys R Us. I don't think they had this. They had this displayed on, in the Toys R Us in New York City. I had it displayed on the actual, metal wires on the actual, hanging off the roof, hanging off the ceiling of Toys R Us. I remember Toys R Us in New York had different floors. It was crazy. The Naboo Royal Starship over here. I remember seeing this when I was a kid, and it was too damn expensive. To the point where we had to get other stuff. But honestly, I didn't want this shit because where we would put it, like I had the Millennium Falcon, I had the X-Wing, I had the A-Wing, I had a whole bunch of freaking starships in my collection, right? Where would we put this? My dad would have just tried to figure out how to hang this off the ceiling. That's the only way we would have to be able to use this in our collection at home back then. That was the only way. This is a beautiful ship. Not gonna lie, this is a very, very beautiful ship, and honestly, for me, I prefer an N1 Starfighter to get released over this one. Hell, you imagine we get the Naboo N1 Starfighter get released over the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter? That'd be insane. That would be insane. But the Naboo Royal Starship, this is pretty cool. This will be a pretty cool figure if they made it for display purposes. This probably won't be released because it's just too damn big. This is like your Millennium Falcon situation. It's just too damn big to get released properly for pre-order. But to be fair, I see the Naboo World Starship get released before we even see the Millennium Falcon. I'll be surprised. But to be fair, we'll have to wait till 50th anniversary of New Hope to see if Hottoys will ever release a goddamn Millennium Falcon cockpit. Damn, that would be beautiful. That would be freaking beautiful. So okay, that's about the Naboo Starfighter. This thing will be massive on display, man. It sucks that Sideshow's not doing any conventions at Comic-Con as of late, because I would love to see this. Like, if Denobi goes to Comic-Con again and he's there to get this captured on 4K blast, bruh, the Naboo Starfighter, oh, chef freaking kiss. Let me see. Let me go back. I gotta go back because we went in a rabbit hole characters. We went a rabbit hole. Okay, there we go. We're back. We're back. Oh crap! No. Characters. Yeah, characters. We're gonna do vehicles next at some point. I know we did a little bit of vehicles here, but I didn't want to get too freaking crazy with that. Well, before we continue, guys, let me see. Guys, if you're liking the content, you're enjoying my time here with you guys, just discussing these characters with you. I know this ain't a stream, but it's a video premiere that we're doing. So please leave a like, comment, and if you need a chance to subscribe. I'm gonna be doing more videos like this going forward. I'm gonna try and do some streams. I had some things in the works for stream wise for you guys. I got some little interviews here that I want to do for the stream, so I'm looking forward to that. Hope you guys are looking forward to that too. It'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, it does help the channel. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe. It helps boost the algorithm. And also, like I said, I'm working on a sponsorship as well. So as things progress, as I keep pushing back and doing videos and streams, then I'll get that sponsorship on the way. Until I said, just hold back on the sponsorship. I want to first get back my schedule again to get things rolling again as far as streams and videos, and then I'll start pushing that sponsorship. But yeah, guys, things are moving. Just hoping that I'm able to catch up and get back into the swinging things again with you guys, because I do love doing these with you. Love doing the streams, love doing the videos. So right now I'm doing videos, so let's get back into this mess that we call collecting. All right, where's my little buddy here? There you go. That's my little buddy. Cool. Okay, let me go back into. So now, guys, if you're just coming in, we are doing the PhantomMenace character list of what we might see or what our wish list. And let me know in the chat, guys, in the comment section, what is your wish list of 25th anniversary of PhantomMenace? Let me see. Boss Nass, Captain Panaka, another pod racer, one of the new gun rays. Depa. You see, there's a lot of these Jedis that might be involved. Depa, she's the master of Kanan. Oh, yeah, it's a Kanan. My boy Kanan from Rebels. Yeah, she's the master. She's the master. His master that sacrifices her to save Kanan. And then, spoiler alert. Master Koff. For me, I thought it was Agent Kalar, but that's not. So I was like, damn. I was hoping Agent Kalar. Now, Palpatine. Will we see a Senator Palpatine? Will we see a Senator Palpatine from PhantomMenace? That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind seeing a Senator Palpatine from PhantomMenace. We already got a Emperor Palpatine already, and Darth Sidious already. A Senator Palpatine from PhantomMenace would be pretty cool. Will we get a throne again? We need to see him on a throne, but I wouldn't mind if we got a one of them Senator ball displays. Hover balls. The balls must hover. The hover crafts that we see in the center in the Senate. As they're flying around and stuff. I wouldn't mind that. Maybe a couple of Senator drone droids that are flying around capturing the characters and stuff. Yeah, there's stuff they could work with. Let me see. Let me go over here to this video. Can I cut the? I don't want the. Ah, crap! No, that was not what I wanted. There you go. There you go. Ah, crap! I just realized something. Wow. What would you want then? Damn! I just realized something. There's a senator version of Queen Amidala as well. So there's different look. Honestly, for me, I wouldn't mind just Queen Amidala. Queen Amidala from Naboo. That's it. Not the Senator Queen Amidala look, but the Queen Amidala look from Naboo and her throne. And that's pretty much it. That's all I would want. So going forward with that. But yeah, a Senator Palpatine from PhantomMenace. It's a possibility. They've been throwing us with Palpatines all freaking they've been throwing us variants of Palpatine over the years. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get another Senator Palpatine, another Palpatine variant at this point. Hell, they could throw in. That's one way they could throw in a Darth Maul again. Do a 2-pack with Senator Palpatine / Emperor, not even Emperor Palpatine, Darth Sidious. That's one way they could do it as well. There's different possibilities they could do, but would I be okay with a Senator Palpatine? Yes, but honestly, we can throw that out in the bag. There's a possibility of them doing it because they already did variants of him already. It'll be an easy layup for Hottoys. But honestly, I'd rather them do characters that we haven't seen or done yet with Hottoys with PhantomMenace. Like your Kenobi, PhantomMenace, Padawan Kenobi. That's what I would like to see. Another Palpatine. We already have Darth Sidious. We already have Emperor Palpatine. Do we really honestly need another Senator Palpatine? Let me know in the comment section if you're okay with a Senator Palpatine going forward. But to me, let's throw in that takes place of a character that we haven't seen yet. So, but it is what it is. But I can see Hottoys doing an easy layup with this because they already done Palpatine already. I wouldn't be surprised to do another one. Captain Evan Peel. Let me see. The twins. The twins. Fode and Bede, the twins. The twin announcers from the Pod Racer. Would this be a nice little set to come out with? I wouldn't mind it. Now, the only reason why I would want this to be released, because one, aliens, of course. A nice little display backdrop behind them would be pretty cool. Light up display, kind of like what they did with the Batman computer setup behind them. Dio base. It'll be a nice little Dio base to go with. These were fun to watch in theaters and, throughout the movies, throughout the years. If they do this release, then they're going to have to do Anakin Skywalker, right? I'd rather them do, at this point, I'd rather them do Anakin Skywalker then. I wouldn't mind, because if they do this release before Anakin Skywalker, then I'm like, okay, so we're probably going to see Anakin Skywalker. Like, I'd be pissed off if we get Ford and Bede and we don't get, the twins, and we don't get freaking Anakin Skywalker, Personally, I would just want a kid Anakin. Little Annie. But this would be a cool little set. But the thing is, we gotta have to be real here with Hottoys, Papa Howie, because I don't know what they're planning as far as going forward with the PhantomMenace line. Are they going to do 2 figures? Are they going to do 5 figures? We'll see going forward. If we're doing that much of a limited set from the new 20th anniversary packaging, limited, more like 4 to 5 figures. So, or hell, maybe 2 or 3. Honestly, but those top 3 would be Kenobi, right? Kenobi, Apprentice Kenobi, Queen Amidala Naboo, right? And Little Annie. Now we're doing 4 or 5. Qui-Gon Jinn Artisan will be pretty cool. And then Jar Jar Binks. But yeah, it's a 20th anniversary packaging. We're going to have to look at how many 25th anniversary. We have to look at how many 20th anniversary Clone Trooper got released for their packaging. I think it was 4 or 5 of them. So we'll go back and then we'll compare that to PhantomMenace lineup. We'll do that at the end of the video. At the end of the PhantomMenace set. Let me see. Gardula the Hutt. Well, before even that, we gotta get Jabba the Hutt first before we get Gardula the Hutt. Because Gardula Hutt was involved in PhantomMenace. Gardula Hutt also died by the hands of Jango Fett when he was, taking out bounties for Count Dooku to win the prize of becoming the next, not becoming the next, but becoming the template for the clone armies. And that was his prize by going after all these bounties and what have you, going through kind of like a Dooku games, Darth Tyrannus games situation. And he ended up victorious. He ended up the top dog, the top Mandalorian. I think he was facing off against another Mandalorian at the time. I forgot his name. But he took him down, and then he became top dog Mandalorian, Jango Fett. And, pretty much he was the one going for it. And Darth Tyrannus, Count Dooku, saw potential in Jango Fett because he fought him before. There was an altercation back then with Dooku and several other Jedis. They were tricked to fight against the true Mandalorians, and ended up Jango Fett, showing off his skills by taking on Jedi with his bare freaking hands. Oh yeah, I lost my blaster, I lost my freaking gear. Oh, catch these hands, bro. You gotta catch these freaking hands, bro. That's what Jango Fett was, man. Pretty dear Lord. And that's when Dooku was like, I like him. Like, well, he lost a few Jedi's friends during that altercation, but he was like, damn, that guy's good. That boy is good. So let's go down the list. Jabba the Hutt. Personally, PhantomMenace Jabba the Hutt, nah. Return of Jedi Jabba the Hutt. Now we talking. Come on, Papa Howie, drop the Jabba the Hutt. Return of Jedi. I'll be freaking pissed off if we get a Jabba the Hutt that isn't Return of Jedi and it's freaking PhantomMenace. I'm like, it's Jabba the Hutt, but the thing is, I want Return of Jedi Jabba the Hutt. That's his first appearance, other than, New Hope. Special edition. I want Jabba the Hutt, Return of Jedi, first appearance, right there. I'd rather have the Jabba the Hutt from Return of Jedi, not PhantomMenace Jabba the Hutt, not CGI Jabba the Hutt. I want Return of Jedi, Jabba the freaking Hutt. Going forward, that being said, Jar Jar Binks. I know. There's people out there that hate to hell and back Jar Jar Binks. Okay, Jar Jar Binks, my boy. Had a lot of fun with him when I was a kid. I still have a lot of fun with him now. He's not as freaking ballistic. Everybody likes to joke upon him and stuff like that. Hell, it's to the point where fans of Jar Jar Binks have called him the ultimate Sith Lord. He's the one that orchestrated the entire thing. He's the master planner. He's the master Sith Lord of all this. That's got to the point. He's become a meme at this point. The Sith Lord Jar Jar Binks. He's the one that actually trained Palpatine and stuff like that. I think there was a video I saw a while back where Jar Jar Binks is the one that trained Palpatine. Oh my god, whatever. Either way, it was a fan-made film. Anyway, Jar Jar Binks. This is gonna be an interesting piece if they release it, right? Probably it had to be silicone body. I'll be pissed off if it's be exposed joints because we're going with PhantomMenace. PhantomMenace, Naboo, Jar Jar Binks, right? Like he was pretty much exposed arms, exposed legs. No, he had pants on his legs. But the thing is, damn, I wouldn't mind if they do Jar Jar Binks. They have to switch out arms, right? Where you can actually hide the seams with the jacket he's wearing right there, right? His vest. You can actually hide the seams there, and you just switch out the arms. So you have one with seamless arms and one without, exposed joints arms. Because I could see this being like they did with, what's his name? Gore? Gore, the God Butcher? Christian Bale's villain of Thor 4, Love and Thunder. Yeah, I could see them just doing exposed joints like that. And I'm like, that's the thing. I'm hoping seamless arms, because they've been doing seamless arms in other characters for Jar Jar Binks. I'm hoping for a seamless arm situation. Now, if they do Jar Jar Binks, right? Let me see. I wouldn't mind them releasing. Let me see, because I might as well talk about it right now. Let me see. Let me go with the Gungans, right? Let me go with the Gungans. I wouldn't mind different faceplate. I think they'll be able to do faceplates with this one. Like switch out different faceplates where he's like screaming, smiling, or doing a battle cry, you know, or tongue out. That'd be pretty cool. Let me see. The Gungan Grand Army. There we go. Okay, let me go here. Gungan Grand Army. All those freaking duck mounts. I wouldn't mind the duck mounts. Yeah, the duck mounts would be pretty cool. Get those duck mounts going. I forgot the name of the duck mounts. You know what? I'm going to have to go to creatures then. Dear Lord. All right, let's go back. I forgot the name of these duck mounts. Creatures from PhantomMenace. The Kadu. The Kadu. Yeah, the duck mounts. There we go. I wouldn't mind Hottoys doing the duck mounts. If they were able to pull off the damn freaking dewbacks and do the blurgs, I wouldn't be surprised they'd be able to pull off a Kadu. Right, for our boy Jar Jar Binks. Like, you get the Jar Jar Binks by himself, right? And then the deluxe set is the Kadu, right? Mount with Jar Jar Binks. I wouldn't mind getting a Kadu mount. Like, I like collecting my creatures, right? Especially my mounts. I wouldn't mind that with Jar Jar Binks, and then possibly kind of like those you know, EMP balls, the big ass EMP balls, would be pretty cool. You know, just surround them with your character, maybe one or two get released with it. Kind of like what they do with, you know, when they release a figure and they're involved with a droid or a mouse droid. Kind of like what they did with the accessory pack for IG-12. They're doing a mouse droid, doing some creatures in there. You know, that I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that if they did the same thing but with the EMP balls. That'd be pretty cool. But the Kadu. I wouldn't mind some Kadu action here. And y'all thinking right now, what about them big ass shield generator monstrosities back there? Oh, hell to the no. Oh, hell no. That's not happening. You out of your damn mind. That'd be pretty cool, but you out of your damn mind, man. No, there's no damn way. We'll see this thing, this mount, this boss Nash mount over here before we see the damn freaking, what is this? Falu Passet? The Falu Passet? We'll see that before we see the freaking shield generator monstrosities, dinosaur looking mother jumpers. That's before we see yo, you out of your damn minds, y'all. You out of your damn minds. You're thinking we're gonna probably see those dinosaur looking mother jumpers. We'll see the Kadu. I wouldn't mind a Kadu. I'll pick up a Kadu. Where would you put that thing, dear Lord? Like, as of right now, I'm working on getting my dewback farm going. That thing, dear Lord, I swear to God, Hottoys, if you release this freaking dinosaur monstrosity before we see the freaking N1 Starfighter, you out of your damn mind. You out of your freaking damn mind for pre-order. Dude, if we get this before we see the freaking Rancor, are you out of your damn... Oh my God, I'll be ranting all day. I'll be ranting all freaking day. If we get a freaking return, we don't get a freaking Return of the Jedi Rancor before we see this. Oh my God, if we get this before that, oh my God, that'd be a rant. That'd be a freaking rant. I'd be so mad. Like, what does this have to do? What does this have to do with Star Wars? Just a freaking dinosaur with a shield generator on top of it. Okay, this is a walking shield generator. That's what it is. A living, breathing shield generator. That's what it is. Okay, I just want a Rancor. Damn it. All right, let me go back. Let me stop my rant. We'll go over the creatures in a little bit. I just want to go over son of a... Dang it. Where'd I go? There we go. Okay, characters. Let's go back to characters. Who we got here? Jar Jar Binks. Jira. Ki-Adi-Mundi. Okay. If we don't see Ki-Adi-Mundi for 25th anniversary of PhantomMenace, right? Because we didn't see Ki-Adi-Mundi for Attack of the Clones. This is our last final shot for Ki-Adi-Mundi with his lightsaber and everything would be the Battle of Revenge of the Sith. Him and Bakara in the Battle of the Bridge situation. I forgot the name of the planet they were fighting. It was a snowy ass planet. I remember the story behind this fight with Ki-Adi-Mundi and his 40 battalion, the 44th battalion, right? Ki-Adi-Mundi, bruh, like when Bakara and his men got the word, the order 66, they didn't shoot up Ki-Adi-Mundi right then and there. They waited until they got to the bridge. It was like, what, maybe 10, 20 minutes or, a few. It took a minute before we got to the bridge until we actually shot Ki-Adi-Mundi. They knew the only way they would survive a fight with Ki-Adi-Mundi, because Ki-Adi-Mundi was on that level of freaking brutality. Like, this guy enjoyed the fight. This guy, lived in it, reveled in it. He loved being the warrior hero, Ki-Adi-Mundi, right? He was all about that. He was on that level. So they were like, okay, we'll get him at the bridge. At that point, we'll be fighting against battle droids from one side, and our side will be clone troopers. Ki-Adi-Mundi would have to fight both sides just to survive. And the chances of that happening are slim to none. But we have better chances of surviving the fight with Ki-Adi-Mundi if he gets distracted by both sides. So that's our opportunity right then and there to take him on. And that's what happened. Honestly, that's what happened. Ki-Adi-Mundi pretty much got ambushed by Clone Commander Bakar and his rest of the 44 Battalion, and they got shot from both sides. So that was the only way to take out Ki-Adi-Mundi. He was on that level, because at that point Ki-Adi-Mundi would have obliterated. He would have actually survived if he was not attacked at the bridge. He would survive. He would have survived, because Ki-Adi-Mundi was that brutality. I would have loved to see him had survived, kind of like a what if situation, and Vader going after him. That'd be a pretty cool fight. Anywho, Ki-Adi-Mundi, probably Revenge of the Sith. If we don't see him for PhantomMenace 25th anniversary, we'll probably see him for Revenge of the Sith 25th anniversary, because that's the last time we saw it. There's several characters I wouldn't mind being in Revenge of the Sith 25th anniversary packaging, but again, I wouldn't mind Ki-Adi-Mundi for PhantomMenace. I wouldn't mind Ki-Adi-Mundi for PhantomMenace. So wouldn't be. There's a lot of Jedi. Guys, go back to watching PhantomMenace. There's a lot of Jedi involved. Mace Windu, Mas Amida. I don't know. I honestly don't know about Mas Amida. Chancellor Valorum was there as well. Our boy from Superman 2. I keep forgetting the freaking not only actor but the character's name. Zog. Damn, I forgot the name of the villain for Superman 2 that took on the Kryptonian that took on Superman. Sorry, my mind's going a blank here. Honestly, you know what? Let me look him up. Let me look up the damn name, because now I'm going crazy here. Superman 2. I know, guys. I know. Everyone's like, dear Lord, Nate, you're losing it. I'm losing it. Let me see. Superman 2. General Zod. There we go. General Zod. And the actor, because I already got this on the list already. General Zod. Superman 2 cast. Terrence Stamp. There we go. Yeah, we know when people. I saw some speculations that Terrence Stamp, because he was, he plays such a prominent villain in most of his roles, that people thought that he was going to be quite the villain in PhantomMenace. It didn't happen. Unfortunately, it did not happen that way. But yeah, Terrence Stamp, General Zod. Yeah. Chancellor Valorum. I don't see that happening. To be, I see more Mas Amida happening over General Zod. Chancellor Valorum. But the problem is, Mas Amida, if we get Chancellor Mas Amida, there's opportunity to get him in Revenge of the Sith. And PhantomMenace, there's other characters that need to be involved with PhantomMenace before we get into Mas Amida. So I'd rather them get the limelight than Mas Amida, and then we'll probably get him later. But honestly, why? The only reason why we would get him is just to be a companion piece to Palpatine. But we have so many freaking Palpatine, so many companion pieces for Palpatine anyway. Would Mas Amida be? Hey, let me know in the comments, guys. Would you want a Mas Amida? For me, I wouldn't mind a Mas Amida, just that I have other characters that I prefer over Mas Amida right now for PhantomMenace. Like it would be a shot, it'd be a spot taken from those other characters. That's the problem. All right. Okay, Darth Maul. At this point, it would be a 2.0, right? Maybe the proportions of the body would be a lot more slimmer. because the Darth Maul. Don't get me wrong, I love the Darth Maul from the original Phantom Menace line, right? I don't mind the original Darth Maul, right? I think it's pretty cool. It's a cool set. Honestly, it's still a sought after set today because of the vehicle it comes with, his speeder bike, right? People are still trying to hunt that down. I see that all the time. Like, hey, I want to get the original Darth Maul. It's either that one or the Darth Maul on his throne. Those are the two pieces that everyone tries to hunt down. The two DXs. Actually, there's three DXs. The DX with Darth Maul by himself, DX with the speeder bike, and then DX with throne, right? From Solo. Yeah, the head sculpt is perfection. Okay, the head sculpt is perfection for Hottoys Darth Maul, the original one. What they can do is probably give us the same, probably updated features on the head sculpt, possibly. I think the head sculpt is fine, perfection. It's the proportion of the body. Like, Darth Maul from the original one is pretty much a freaking bodybuilder. Like, damn, this guy is rolling. This guy is about to deliver these hands, about to deliver these lightsaber strikes, right? Darth Maul wasn't that big, right? Even though it didn't bother me. I know people like to claim that he was too damn big. He was fine. But I could see them working on proportions of the body to make it to where he is not as big. I think the perfect example is the Phantom Menace Darth Maul from Sideshow. People still enjoy that figure, even though the body has weakened over time. It's just that it's the nice form factor for that body, and I feel that they could do that. They could beef him up here and there, which is fine, but get him a little more slimmed down. Because I don't think Darth Maul was that big as the way he is in the figure form, so he could slim him down just a tad bit. Like I do love the build though. I do like keep the same build, right? But just slim him down a bit. Like, update the body a bit more. Get it to where he's a bit more similar. Even if that doesn't happen, we just get a reissue sort of situation where it's a 2-pack with Phantom Menace Kenobi. Then that's fine. That's fine too. That's fine too. They could do the same thing like they did with the Boba Fett 2-pack, where the only way to get the Rogue Boba Fett is through the 2-pack, or the only way to get the Black Suit Superman is the 2-pack with the Nightmare Batman. You know, they could do something similar to where it's another Superman and another Darth Maul with the 2-pack, right? And then with this reissue, they'll probably give us, or 2.0 reissue, they'll give us a USB powered lightsaber, right? Both versions of him cut down and one with the double blades. I can see that. Probably throw us more of those probe droids, right, that he carries around. I'm trying to see what else it can add to this to merit another release for Darth Maul, because they already did a fine job with the original one. The only thing they will have to do is just update the body a bit more, and then throw out the USB powered lightsabers. Maybe they can do a deal base of him being on board his ship, or fighting a good fight with Qui-Gon and Kenobi in Naboo. Maybe update it, because I don't see them re-releasing the original speeder bike unless they want to USB power the hell out that speeder bike for the Sith speeder bike for Darth Maul. That's the only reason why I see that happening for them releasing, because they want to update everything. So pretty much a 2.0 treatment. To be fair, I wouldn't mind another Darth Maul being released. So it gives opportunity for collectors that missed out on the original Darth Maul, Give us the original Darth Maul from Phantom Menace. Give them an opportunity to go and make this purchase. Also, guys, I'm going through this, so if you haven't seen any of these shows, there's some spoilers here. I'm sorry. It's been freaking 10 years. Go back and start watching. But yeah, the real gem here is that Phantom Menace Kenobi. That's the one I really want to see happening, just to create this moment right here. But either way, I am open to Darth Maul being released again with the 25th anniversary packaging. I'll probably buy him too, because that'd be pretty cool. One for play and one for display situation. Yeah. So yeah, I say yes. I say yes for Darth Maul, especially for collectors that did miss out on an opportunity to pick this up. Let me see. Before I go to the next page, anybody I missed here. Newt Gunray. Would you guys pick up a Newt Gunray set? Newt Gunray and his partner. I forgot his name. These two right here. Would you want to see them get released with PhantomMenace? So you can recreate the moment from the meme. This is not getting out of hand. Now there are two. Now there are two of them. We should not have accepted this bargain. We should not have agreed to this bargain. I'm just saying. I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't mind Newt Gunray and his lackey. I wouldn't mind Newt Gunray and his lackey just to recreate the meme. But is it needed? It's up to the collectors themselves if they do want this added to the list, and also if Hottoys wants to take a chance at this. There's other characters in the PhantomMenace I want them to work on before Newt Gunray. So Newt Gunray, it'd be a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I wouldn't mind more aliens involved. But there's other characters that still need the limelight for PhantomMenace that need to take the spotlight before Newt Gunray. So Newt Gunray, again, is on the bottom of the list for me anyway. But Newt Gunray is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind his lackey. Maybe a 2-pack situation, because the only way to sell this set will be his lackey together with him, right? So, yeah. Let me see. So enough with that one. Let me go on the list. The Odie, Oppo, Master Oppo, Padme Amidala. I think we already talked about Padme Amidala. Plo Koon. Yeah, Plo Koon, man. That'd be pretty cool. We get Plo Koon. I know Plo Koon was in PhantomMenace, but we always also saw him in Revenge of the Sith. Plo Koon, man. He is a fan favorite, always has been, because he trained Ahsoka, and his exploits in the comics have been pretty awesome as well. He's been a fan favorite, especially in the video games as well. I remember my brother used to play Plo Koon. He had a yellow lightsaber at the time during one of the 2 or 4 player Jedi games, where you could pick any Jedi you want and you go through the entire story of the trilogy together with your your friend, your brother, sister, what have you, with a friend to play this game. It was pretty cool. I forgot the name of the game. It was like some type of Star Wars fighter or something like that. But it's kind of like an updated side crawler with the 3D graphics and stuff. So it was a pretty cool game to play. I remember my brother used to play Plo Koon all the time. And Plo Koon was actually his favorite character. And then, there was concept arts that Plo Koon was the one that was going to train, Baby Yoda, Grogu. He was the one that was going to save the entire Mando gang from against the Dark Troopers. Now, that was all a ruse to keep hidden the true Jedi Master that was going to save them, which is Luke Skywalker, which makes sense. Plo Koon, he literally got barbecued in this fight here with the R-70 starfighter behind him. So he got cooked real good. So honestly, Plo Koon, you also saw him action in Attack of the Clones. I actually would have preferred to Attack of the Clones packaging for Plo Koon over PhantomMenace or Revenge of the Sith, because they barely saw any action in Revenge of the Sith or PhantomMenace. The only action Plo Koon got was him getting blasted in the ass. I'm just saying. But goodbye, old friend situation. So Plo Koon getting released, I'll put him up in the list. I wouldn't mind Plo Koon. I definitely wouldn't mind Plo Koon. Hopefully, maybe Revenge of the Sith release or PhantomMenace. It just depends, because we got a lot of characters to go through with PhantomMenace. So if they need to, they could throw him in the Attack of the Clones line here, because he was actually in a fight in Attack of the Clones. So you don't necessarily need a 20th anniversary packaging for Attack of the Clones. Just throw in, because that's what Hottoys been doing. They release what they can with the 20th or 40th packaging, or 35th or 25th, whatever, and then they release more figures from that line going forward in the next few years, like they did with Bespin Luke. All right, let me see. Plo Koon, the Qui-Gon Jinn released again for PhantomMenace. The only reason why they will release PhantomMenace Qui-Gon Jinn again is to give us a proper artisan edition Qui-Gon Jinn, because that sculpted hair is atrocious. Or update the sculpted hair, like do an artisan edition Qui-Gon Jinn with a option for sculpted hair, but update the sculpted hair with the newer technology, newer talent today, and it'll be over 9,000 freaking weapons. I would freaking take that in a heartbeat, right there. And if I can't get the Artisan Qui-Gon Jinn, I'll go for the regular sculpted hair edition, and then we get the usually powered lightsaber situation with Qui-Gon, right? Pretty much like a 2.0. What else could they throw in here for Qui-Gon? Like a Dio base or something. You remember that Matrix Neo, the newest Matrix Neo set, where it's like the bullet screen, the bullets are going through the screen and stuff. The it's kind of like a cardboard plastic stand to keep in front of Neo. Could they do the same thing where they could set up to where the Dio base turns into like a red beam, the shield beam? Honestly, that'd be pretty cool. Like, so you have it all set up. You could actually set that up with your Darth Maul and put them in between that shield barrier. Oh my god, that'd be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Now I'm trying to find ways what they can add to Qui-Gon here. But I don't think they need to add anything else other than the USB powered 2.0 edition for the lightsabers, the sculpted hair update, and the artisan hair will be pretty cool. So yeah, definitely throwing Qui-Gon Jinn. Definitely would like to see Hottoys opportunity with this character again. Back to the drawing board, give it a proper sculpted hair. I think the sculpt was fine. Head sculpt was fine. The hair was just atrocious. Artisan edition hair. Like I said, the Dio base with the red beams of destruction. And that's pretty much it. Ooh! Oh, no. The Dio base would be pretty cool. Like a Dio stand would be the actual the blast doors where new Gunray's like they're still coming through. It's impossible. He's just putting his lightsaber and destroying the door. Bro, that was one of the coolest moments in theaters watching what a lightsaber can really freaking do. I know we've seen what lightsabers can do in video games and in the OT tools, what have you. But just to see the power of that lightsaber, like, you ain't gonna survive this. The reason why you ain't gonna survive this freaking lightsaber through your freaking gut is because look what happens to this damn door situation. George Lucas did a fine job showcasing that for the fans and the lore that, hey, if you get stabbed with this, you better have like some one hell of a heal factor like Wolverine, because you're going to be burning the hell up. Ah, man. Qui-Gon Jinn, over 9,000 weapons. Quinlan Vos. I am not sure. Guys. Quinlan Vos. I could see him maybe a Clone Wars figure, right? But Quinlan Vos. He's been mentioned. He's popped up in PhantomMenace, but honestly, it's a piece that doesn't really need to be released. Quinlan Vos could definitely be part of the Dark Side edition of Star Wars figures to get released. That's one thing I could say about this one, because Quinlan Vos did dabble in between the light and dark side. He did train with Asajj Ventress and worked with Asajj Ventress through the comics and the novels. So it's opportunity here to probably see him in the future for Quinlan Vos in the Dark Side Edition line if they wanted to. But I guess we'll see what they want to do. Quinlan Vos was mentioned in the Kenobi show as well. He did pass through there as well. His name was written down on, he left a note on the board as they were trying to save Jedis, going through sort of like an underground railroad for just Jedis and those that did survive the Order 66 debacle. Those that didn't want to be involved with the Empire. So Quinlan Vos, R2-D2. It'll be interesting. R2-D2 will be an interesting piece. They've already released one for Attack of the Clones. They've released one for Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they give us a R2-D2 from PhantomMenace, especially since R2 is already sold out from Tana clones in most places. There's already an opportunity for collectors to pick up R2D2 from PhantomMenace. It won't have the jetpacks, unfortunately, because his jetpack was not involved in the film. So, yeah, it'll be a bare minimum situation. It'll probably be a situation where it'll be a 2-pack. I wouldn't mind seeing this one as a 2-pack. I mentioned 2-packs here and there, but this one I could definitely see a 2-pack situation with a Proto C-3PO. But this one's going to come with the bare minimum stuff, just enough to where he's just fixing the tools he needs to fix the ships, the tools he used throughout the film. But I could definitely see another R2D2 because it's an easy layup from Hottoys to drop another R2D2. Oh my God! You know what? How about this? A dirtied up battle damage R2D2. That'd be pretty cool. That would be so cool, honestly. Dear Lord, yes. And then a different dome for a cleaner version, because the rest of the body can be just all battle damaged up. Yeah. That'd be yeah. I do that. Honestly. Dear Lord, yeah, like a battle. This is the battle damage version. Yes. Let's do it, Papa Howie. Let's do it. Come on, Papa Howie. Give us this opportunity here for a battle damage R2D2. For all the oil and guts he got from his other droids that were getting blasted into space. I'm just saying. Would be pretty cool. So yeah, I wouldn't mind this. All right, let's move on. R2D2. Rick Oli, or Rick. He's the pilot. He was both the pilot of the Naboo starship and one of the M1 Starfighters during the battle over Naboo against that Lucre Hulk. Rune Hako is the other new Gunray lackey that was pretty much the lackey in his in the memes and throughout the trilogy. Sazi 10 to be pretty cool, but I could definitely see Sazi 10 for Revenge of the Sith. Sebulba. This would be an interesting piece if they release it. How would they release it? I don't know. How would they release this. Maybe with an alien pack situation with all the droids and what have you from the pit droids. That'd be pretty cool. Sebulba, get us a Sebulba, with the alien droid pack. You definitely won't see a freaking... Actually, you know what? Why don't Hot Toys go even a step further, right? And release the... because a big prototype set of the Sebulba pod racer chasing down the Anakin Skywalker pod racer it would be a pretty cool set to show off at a con or a convention. I'm just saying, that would be a Hong Kong convention. I'm just saying, a Toy Fair convention. That'd be pretty cool, honestly, just to see it happening. Personally, for me, I actually would like to see the Naboo starship being made into a big ass display prototype, but that's about it. Sebulba, maybe with Watto? Maybe with Watto, Sebulba with Watto? Yeah, Sebulba with Watto 2-pack? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Like a Watto 2-pack with Sebulba with a whole bunch of freaking pit droids with them. Yeah, okay. I could rock that. Wow. Yeah, there you go. Watto and Sebulba 2-pack with... actually, I see Watto coming out more than Sebulba. But, Sebulba, Watto with a whole bunch of droids around him and stuff. Like, that'd be a one way to sell your pit droids, to get more pit droids out of it. Yeah, let's go with that. Shimmy Skywalker. This is another surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I doubt it. Oh my God! Can you imagine just having Shimmy Skywalker in your collection and just having a moment where Anakin clone Anakin is holding her and she just goes limp? I'm like, no! And then recreate the moment where he just killing the Tusken Raiders. There's other characters that take precedence over Shimmy Skywalker, like Queen Amidala, another variant of Padme. Let me know in the comments, you guys, about Shimmy Skywalker. How you feel about it? I don't want to say no, but then I could live without. But the mother of Anakin Skywalker, it just depends. Yeah, I'm just talking about this right there. Just have Anakin Skywalker just carrying her around. Oh damn. But yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about Shimmy Skywalker. Hell, like she be on your list to be, or she's like so freaking down on the list, like you can't even remember her being part of the list to begin with. TC-14, yes, the one that was in the. I want more droids. To be fair, I would love more droids. The TC-14. It's another C-3PO situation. They could do this. They could do TC-14 with drinks and the tray and stuff. And I do like the TC-14's aesthetics. Yeah. Rest in peace, TC-14. She blew up in Luger Hulk. Rest in peace. Or maybe she wasn't. It wasn't the same Luger Hulk. No, it was. TC-14 did blow up with the Luger Hulk because she was aboard the same Luger Hulk that Newt Gunray was, and that was Newt Gunray's Luger Hulk. So yeah, she's dead. She's dead. Yaddle and Yoda. Yes. Give me Yaddle. Yes, give me a Yaddle and Yoda 2-pack with the chairs. Give me Yaddle and Yoda 2-pack with the chairs. Yes, over 9,000 weapons on this. Yes, give it to me right here. Give me Yaddle, because if you guys remember, Yaddle was one of the only few Jedis that actually cared about Anakin Skywalker. All right, and she recently got some limelight. You know, some needed content from her in the Jedi stories. I forgot the name of the Jedi stories in Disney Plus. I forgot the name. Jedi Tales or Tales of the Jedi. I think it's Tales of the Jedi, where she faces off against Count Dooku and holds her own quite well, right? Honestly, I think Yaddle could have gone through Count Dooku as far as like got into his mind and reason with him about this whole situation. But because freaking Palpatine was egging him on from the freaking back, it was sad to see. Spoiler alert, it was sad to see. Tales of the Jedi. It was a real great fight between Yaddle and Dooku, and she held her own quite well. And it's also kind of sad the downfall of Dooku and the rise of Tyrannus story arc. You can tell that Dooku wanted to do right for the galaxy, for the people, but because the Jedis were disowning their own feelings towards the galaxy, disowning their own humanity, right? They were out of touch with the world. They pretty much became lackeys, dogs of the not the Empire, but the Republic. Soldiers of the Republic versus becoming the Republic's lackeys, and that's how Palpatine set things in motion for the Jedi to lose their bit of their humanity. When it came to it came to the overall galaxy, because back then the Jedi were more involved to make sure that there was peace and security throughout the galaxy, and then they just became Old Republic's hounds, lackeys, lack thereof, lack of a better term. It just became Old Republic soldiers, Old Republic assassins here and there. So they just did the Old Republic's bidding, and that's about it. And unfortunately, Yoda saw this happening as things progressed throughout the prequel trilogy, but it was too late to change. And then that's how Order 66 came to be. Palpatine played the weight game with Darth Plagueis and won. He set things all in motion for that. And Dooku was right, when he was talking to Kenobi, when he had him in Attack of the Clones, where the Senate and the Republic is under the influence of a Sith Lord called Darth Sidious. So, and even then, when because Dooku knew that Kenobi was not going to listen to him. He knew, even if he told him the truth, the honest truth, the whole situation, Kenobi didn't even believe him. And I'm like, Dooku was that meta that he knew damn well that Kenobi wasn't even going to care about it, because Kenobi felt that, because Kenobi has always been the golden boy of the Jedi's, always followed the rules. There's times where he broke the rules, but he only broke the rules out of love for Anakin, and that's pretty much it. He took chances with Anakin, and that one chance he took with him, leaving him, on his own in Revenge of the Sith, really was the final straw. And at that point, could have Kenobi, I'm going on this damn rant right now, could have Kenobi changed things if he was there? Honestly, I do believe that if Kenobi was there before Anakin, not Ahsoka, but Kenobi, I think Kenobi would have, because Anakin loved Kenobi, right? And Kenobi loved Anakin, and I feel that Anakin would have not made the decisions then that he did to set things in motion for Order 66. I personally think Kenobi would have been able to save Anakin. But other than that, that's another story for another time. Yaddle, yes. Yoda 2-pack, yes. With the thrones, I wouldn't mind the council chairs. Yes, and it's also Palpatine's over there too. Look at that, Palpatine's right there too. All right, let me see. I think we're done with the characters. Let me know in the comments, guys, about the characters and the chat. Let me know. Who would you like to see from the 20th anniversary set? They're your top 10s, what have you, and see how things progress going forward. Let me see. Let me go through creatures. Colo, clawfish, like a bantha. I wouldn't mind a bantha. I honestly wouldn't mind a damn bantha. Let's be real. I wouldn't mind a bantha, but that's a big ass piece. That's a big ass piece. I've seen the once scale third party versions, which are still pretty big as well. I don't know. Maybe this bantha would be a pretty cool piece for prototype displays only. Dewback, of course, you already got Dewback, right? The Kadu, already talked about that. The Shaks, these big pimple-like, tick-like creatures that they were involved in PhantomMenace. You saw them in the CGI. You saw them when the Federation tanks were moving up and transports were moving up the hill. And you saw these things were just running past them, trying to escape them from getting ran over, or escape from the fight. The Rontos, and yeah, I think that's about it. Also, the Nunas, they were on Jabba's booth, right, during the whole situation with the pod racing, and he just flicks one off. Yeah, I remember that. The OP fish. Yeah, the damn freaking red snapper looking fish over here. At this point with the creatures, the Kadu, we already seen the Dewback already. The Kadu, I'll definitely want to see come to be a Kadu mount for your Jar Jar Binks. Most definitely. Droids. The Vulture droid, not happening. Smelter droid. Wait, Smelter droid was in there? Yeah. The Sith probe droid. Probe droid. Again, if they release a Darth Maul again, possibly. The Protocol droid, there so many. The pit droids. Come on. Let's get more freaking pit droids, okay? And the Cog droid, too, yes. Just throw them in. Just throw them in with your Watto. Just throw them in your Watto. I think that's where the Smelter droid was in. But let me click on the Smelter droid. Let me see if he was... where was he? I don't remember the Smelter droid in PhantomMenace. Maybe he's in the back or somewhere. Nah, okay, so... Let me go back. Yes, the pit droid, the Gong droid. Let's make it happen. Let's do a Watto droid pack where we get a whole bunch of pit droids and get the Gong droid in there. That'd be nice. Ooh. The droidicas, the destroyers, master destroyers. Yes, right here. Definitely would need some die-cast opportunity, for the joints. I don't want this to go through freaking DeLorean situation, right? Where the joints crack over time. No, make this die-cast. Have die-cast joints on this, because I wouldn't mind transforming this from the roly-poly droidy car into the destroyer mode, okay, with the shield generator and stuff. I don't mind that. I don't mind transforming my stuff, unless what they do is they do a version where it is a roly-poly mode, right? And then they'll do one like in the set where it's 2 transformations, right? And they don't transform, right? One is already transformed for you, is already roly-poly, and then one where he's, an actual destroyer mode droidy car, right? Dude, I remember these from the freaking Battlefront games. I hated these so much when it came to battle. If you weren't ready with your freaking grenade and your blaster rifle, you would have been dead. You would have been dead. Like, usually, if I was running into droidy cars, I'd either run for my life, or if I had to prepare myself with a grenade just in case a droidy car pops up, drop it, blast it to hell and back, destroy before they get into shield mode. Once they get into shield mode, you're dead. But these were fun to use in the battlefield, though. When I roly-polied in and I start blasting folks, it was pretty cool. With this one, however, remember when I had to not transform, but I had to choose the commando with the actual heavy rotary gun. I just take them out completely because they usually come in, because the rotary gun would eat up the shields quite well, and then just take out the droid after that. The droidy cars, man, I wouldn't mind picking up 2 of these. Yeah, 2 of these would be just enough for me. If they last long enough, I'll probably pick up a 3rd one or a 4th one. It just depends on how long it will take for the way this go through. But but either way, the droidy cars would be a great addition to a 25th anniversary edition for PhantomMenace. Remember, they did a whole bunch of droids for the 20th anniversary already for a 20th anniversary edition for Attack of the Clones. We might as well see the 20th anniversary of packaging for the droidy cars. Come on, this is an easy W for Hottoys. That is an easy layup. This is an easy W, because I know people have been asking for droidy cars, right? And PhantomMenace was the first appearance of the droidy cars. So yes, droidy cars for the W, for the win. More battle droids, yeah. I don't mind more battle droids, especially the battle droid on Stap, right? I wouldn't mind that. Maybe some security droids here and there from the opening battle of PhantomMenace, as they're going through the Lucrehulk. But yeah, I want the battle droid on Stap. That'd be pretty cool. That would be an easy W as well, because they already did the droid and already did the Stap. All I have to do is we've already seen the prototype on conventions of the PhantomMenace battle droid on Stap. So, and astromech droids, the only one I see happening is R2-D2 anyway. The others getting blasted over here. They're all just oil and guts for the battle damage version of astromech droid R2-D2. I'm just saying that's pretty much what we'll get. It'd be a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one if we get more of the droids from that moment. But honestly, I'd see R2-D2 being the only one out of the astromech droids, and I wouldn't mind a battle damage version where he is in the fight of his life trying to fix the starship. Yeah. Locations, organizations, species, vehicles. All right. Okay, vehicles. Let's go over vehicles here. The AAT battle tank. This is a big ass piece. This is another piece that could be a display prototype version, right? A situation where it doesn't see the light of day, only for conventions. But I wouldn't mind this game released for pre-order. It'd be just a 1 for me, because this is a massive friggin' piece, man. This would be one and done, and that's it. Hell, if I was Howie, I'll only have this up for like 4 months for pre-order. Hell, 2 months, even that. Then wait list. You only have 2 months to place this order. But an AAT battle tank would be pretty cool. And one starfighter, of course. The Naboo Royal Starship, the pod racers, the Staff, of course, the Sith Speeder, the Sith Infiltrator. That's the one I was talking about right there. The Sith Infiltrator, right there. Right there. Maybe a deal base of him coming out ramp side with the doors opening. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. But honestly, I don't know what they'll do more with Darth Maul. They'll probably just do the same thing they did with the original Darth Maul and give us a USB powered Sith Speeder, and then more probe droids and what have you. So that's what I see happening. Or hell, they don't even give us a Sith Speeder. Just give us an updated Darth Maul and just call it a day. But all right, I think that is it. Oh my God, we went through so much. Went through so freaking much with the Phantom Menace stuff. I already told you my lists of how I feel about going forward with 20th anniversary Phantom Menace, right? Let me go over what we have on Sideshow real quick. Go over the 20th anniversary stuff. Because what I want to do is see how many 20th anniversary stuff we got. Going for I'm seeing daily deals. I'm seeing what's new. Because I'm trying to go to collectibles. Go to collectibles. There you go. And then go to Hottoys. I'll be able to go through this real quick. Also, guys, thank you for staying this long. An hour and how long is this video going for now already? An hour and 38 minutes. Thank you guys for staying this long on this video. Just going down the list of freaking Phantom Menace characters and going through down the list for my wish list. Hopefully, I'll be able to read your wish list as you're commenting on the comment section and the chat. But yeah, guys, if you've gotten this far, please leave a like and comment and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. That helps the algorithm. I do appreciate it. Helps the video get out there in the algorithm. And where's my little mouse here? There you go. Cool. Okay. Pre-release available now. This is Star Wars. Okay. All right. So. All right. Just going through this list right now. Let me see. Can I just write down Attack of Clones? Let me see. Titles here. Phantom Attack. Title. No. All right. So let me go down the list here. So Attack of Clones. Even though we got figures for Attack of Clones, right? There were some figures that weren't 20th anniversary because they were released before the 20th anniversary packaging, right? So I'm just going down the list of what we have so far from Attack of Clones. Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's not 20th anniversary Attack of Clones, but that's what I'm talking about, right? It's more Clone Wars, right? It's more Clone Wars, but it's not being involved with the Attack of Clones set because it's not the look he had in Attack of Clones. I'm just going down the list. Padme right there. That's one 20th anniversary piece from Attack of Clones, right? That's one right there. She's still available pre-order. I'm very surprised. Very surprised to be sure that she's still available. So you actually might survive the whole waitlist purge. Well, we'll see what happens because look what happened to Bane. Bane, we all thought that he was going to survive because he lasted this long before getting waitlisted, and here we are. He's waitlisted. So that's one. That's C-3PO for 50th anniversary of 40th anniversary of Return of Jedi. Jango Fett, even though he is a Attack of Clones, he is not a 20th anniversary piece. This came out way before the 20th anniversary editions. So we still got one 20th anniversary, right? Mace Windu, part of the 20th anniversary line, right? That's two. Super Battle Droid, part of the 20th anniversary. That's three. And there's R2D2, C3PO. So 4, 5, and 6, the clone pilot, right? Those are 6 pieces from the 20th anniversary line already, right? 6 pieces already, and I don't see Anakin over here. Let me see. These aren't the clone trooper, the clone commanders, and heavy weapons trooper bark spears are not part of any anniversaries. So we're at 6 already. 7 20th anniversary. The battle droid over here. 7. 8. So far as 8, right? Yeah, 8. Yep, 8. 8 20th anniversary pieces. Yeah. So it's 8. So let me see. Let's go back in 1. 2, 3, 4. 5. 5 so far. 5. 6. 7. Right? So the 8th one is the clone trooper. So yeah, 8 Attack of Clones 20th anniversary pieces. If we're doing 8, so your top 10s, if they're doing a top 10, if you're doing a top 10, you know, possibly 8 of those top 10s will be part of the 20th anniversary of PhantomMenace if they're doing 8 pieces, right? If they're doing anything similar to what we saw from the Attack of Clones 20th anniversary line, we could possibly see this opportunity for 8 figures, right? So going forward for me, right? Going forward for me, let me pick out a piece here. That's there you go. Let's put Mace Windu right there, right smack dab center. So my top 10 20th anniversary pieces, right, would be my top 10. There you go. Cool. My top 10 20th anniversary pieces for PhantomMenace. Kenobi. My top 10 has no rankings, so I throw them in there. Kenobi, as of right now, to end the list right now. You guys can come, join with me on setting up your list in your comment sections or your chats. My top 10. Number 1 would be Kenobi PhantomMenace, right? Padawan Kenobi. Anakin Skywalker, Little Annie, with all the bells and whistles, deluxe pieces for the helmets, different looks, the backpack, what have you. Proto C3PO. I would love a Proto C3PO bed for him as well, like a table, a workstation. Anakin Skywalker's workstation. Qui-Gon Jinn's updated hair, because the original one's hair was atrocious. I want the Artisan Edition hair. I want the sculpted hair. Either way, we'll see what happens with that release. Right? Okay. Jar Jar Binks. Okay, guys, come on. Okay, I know you're hating on me, Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks, and hopefully the Kadu mount with him, the duck-billed Kadu mount. Right? That's 5. Someone's moving garbage. Or that's a storm. I'm hearing something behind me. Anyway. Okay, that's 5. Droidicars. Come on. Let me get my Droidicars out there, right? That'd be pretty cool. Droidicars. Battle droid on Stap. Right? Darth Maul once again. Because I do want collectors to have an opportunity to get another Darth Maul. I wouldn't mind picking up another Darth Maul just to play around with the just have one for play and one for display. Right? Let me see. Okay, so I got 8 so far. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty good 8 right there. Queen Amidala, right? Queen Amidala, her throne look, her throne and everything, right? That'd be pretty cool. Queen Amidala on her throne set. I wouldn't. Now it be the Queen Amidala throne, right? Queen Amidala on throne. Not the Queen Amidala her Senate look, not Queen Amidala aboard her starship. The Queen Amidala look she had, in in her palace, right in the very beginning. That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind her first look. Now, would I want another Padme? Yes, I wouldn't mind her Padme in her officer gown, right, an officer look. I wouldn't mind that one. Now, my number 10 right now is out of your damn mind. Number 10, right? I would have thrown PhantomMenace in my number 10, but I just want that Naboo Starfighter, man. N1 Starfighter. I don't care. N1 Starfighter Mando, N1 Starfighter Naboo. I don't give a damn thing, okay? Come on, y'all. Can we come on, Papa Howie. Can you throw a bone? Can you throw the damn bone with some Starfighter? I'm just saying. Just throw the bone with that Naboo Starfighter. Come on now. Come on. Do Papa Nate a solid. All right? Do Papa Nate a damn solid and give us the Naboo Starfighter N1 Starfighter, okay? I know you can't do the Naboo Starship, okay? But, realistically, the 10th one, would there be another protocol droid, maybe R2D, maybe a droid pack would be nice, or in this case, the Yaddle and Yoda 2-pack, number 10, just for realistic purposes, a Yaddle would be pretty cool. Yeah, so that's it for my Phantom Menace 20th anniversary. Already an hour 48 minutes just going through this. Wow. Okay. Time to go over the Dark Side Edition. Now, the Dark Side Editions, this is going to be a tough list to go through, right? Because most of the characters I'm going to be bringing up are part of the expanded universe legends right now. And they're not canon as of yet. They haven't been canonized yet. So, would it be possible going forward, right? I guess we'll see, but it is what it is. So let me go through my freaking out of your damn mind wish list of the Sith characters I would love to see. So how am I going to do this? Give me a second, because I had a list here, but give me a second. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this here. Let me see. Let me cut this one off. I have a lot of windows right now. Let me see. Cut that off. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'll just do it this way. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm just going through my stuff here. What's this? Okay, so I'll just cut this off here. Okay. I'll just keep that window up. Actually, let me save this window so I can use this for later. Yeah, bookmarked. Just in case. All right, let me go over here. All right, let's do some sharing, my homies. Let's go. Let me do some sharing. Ah, crap. Okay, no, not like this. Not like this. Where's my StreamYard? Where's my StreamYard? No. Okay, there we go. All right, sharing. I'll go through these windows as well. All right. First on my Dark Side Edition list, she is canon, right? So it is an opportunity for her to get released, right? Through the Dark Side Edition of Star Wars line. Asajj freaking Ventress, okay? Mommy Ventress over here. Mommy Cakes Ventress would be pretty cool. She would definitely be a piece I would love for her to get released, right? Asajj freaking Ventress. Make it happen, camp. But this is an opportunity right here where Hottoys can introduce through the Dark Side Edition line. Actually, you know what? There you go. Better. This is one where she can get introduced through the Dark Side Edition line. She's definitely a Dark Side user. She's been trained under Sith Lords like your Dark Tyrannus. A sad backstory with her as well. But yes, Asajj Ventress would be awesome, and possibly her mothers as well. You know, it would be pretty cool. Her witch mothers would be pretty cool to be released through this line. I could see this line getting released throughout the years. Like, this is a line you can introduce dark side characters from your expanded universe to canon wise. That's the thing though, because it's Asajj Ventress canon, we don't have to worry about her, you know, being expanded universe or non-canon. Because so far, Hottoys has not really done any expanded universe characters or that aren't already canon, right? Because there's like Luke Skywalker, he's expanded universe, but he's also freaking canon. So most characters we've seen so far, if not all of them, are canonized characters. So if I go through this, there's going to be characters that are going to be, unfortunately, expanded universe or heavily expanded universe. But I wouldn't mind Asajj Ventress, Mommy Asajj Ventress, as a Dark Side Edition figure, or she could be thrown into the Clone Wars side. I don't care. I would like. There's opportunities here for Asajj Ventress, right? All right. My next one. For that one though, it depends on the actual look of what they're going to go with. But if they're going to have exposed arms, I'm hoping that the exposed arms are seamless, kind of like what they've done for other female characters as well. So I wouldn't mind some, keep the arms seamless, and of course, use powered lightsabers and stuff like that. Multiple lightsaber would be pretty cool because she has used multiple lightsabers throughout her career as a dark side user. Let me see, Asajj Ventress. Who else would be pretty cool? I'm going through my list here. Okay, Auric Keldroma. The original chosen one. All right, Auric Keldroma has also beyond the realm of the living, has trained Anakin Skywalker to take on one of the Sith Lord's greatest adversaries. It was like I forgot the name of the Sith weapon that was used, the Dark Forge or what have you. Not Star Forge, not the Old Republic Star Forge, but during the Old Republic there was another Sith weapon that was used to absorb Force users, absorb the Force out of living creatures throughout the battlefield and use it as a weapon. It would kill many. Because the Force surrounds us, penetrates, and combines the galaxy together, right? The Force is within all of us, right? So the Sith weapon would kill whoever is in the vicinity, absorb their energy, and use it as a weapon against for more destruction, right? Because Drama was part of the team that took out the weapon of mass destruction. It was involved in its Star Wars Attack of Clones video game, which I played with my brother. It was fun to play back in the days. So yeah, Auric Keldroma. Now here's the thing though, I'm not sure if Auric Keldroma is canon yet. I think he's still expanded universe, but I wouldn't mind seeing a character like Auric Keldroma being involved in as a dark side edition for Star Wars over time. Maybe it gets released through recanonized through Star Wars. That'd be pretty cool. He also he's a Prince of XR Kun. All right, so come on, it'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool to see Auric Keldroma get involved. Also, if those of you know, Auric Keldroma also became a Mandalorian at one point. Like, he led the Mandalorians. For me, I always loved the Old Republic stories. My guy has always been Darth Revan and regular Revan, light side Revan, Darth Revan. So that's my boy. He took on the Mandalorians as well, and he didn't even lead them. He was like, F this, I'm going to destroy your religion, all right? And stop you guys from ever having a freaking galaxy war ever again. And yeah, it became a bit more of a civil war against each other. That's what Darth Revan created by defeating Mandalore and taking the mask and hiding on top of the freaking icy mountain and never to be seen or heard of again until he came back to get his boy get his Mando brother to take up the mantle as Mandalore, and he gave him the mask. But either way, that's a whole another story here. I could just bring up later. But yeah, Lord Kildare would be a pretty cool character to be involved with for the Dark Side Edition line. He did fall. He was a fallen Jedi. He did fall to the dark side, after everything he'd been through. But he was the original Chosen One, or one of the original Chosen One, because they keep dropping more Chosen Ones here and there throughout the Old Republic stories. I think personally, the whole Chosen Ones, and you could throw Dark Revan in there as well. I believe these Chosen Ones are the Force's way of keeping the balance with the Force. Keeping the balance, keeping the Empire, those like the Empire to take over. Because the last time an Empire took over the galaxy on this kind of magnitude without any precautions or keep the balance was the let me see, I forgot the name. They're the ones that created the Star Forge. Give me a second, guys. The name is escaping me right now. Give me a second. Let me look this up real quick. The name is Star Forge. Let's see. It's made by the Infinite Empire, and the name of the species, the Infinite Empire species. Where were they? Give me a second, guys. I'm going through this list right now. Star Forge was a giant automated shipyard. The Rakatan Infinite Empire. Yes, the Rakatan. The Rakatan got to the point where they became the Infinite Empire. They used the Star Force to enslave the entire galaxy, right? And the only way the Rakatans got defeated was because of a virus. A virus had awakened or evolved to the point where it attacked the Rakatan Empire and took away their Force abilities, took away their way of using the Force. So at that point, the Empire fell, and that Force-eating virus never became a thing again, never heard of again. That's my thoughts with that, is that the actual living Force created that virus in order to defeat the Rakatan Empire, and in order to for future empires to not get power hungry and take over the galaxy the way they did with the Force implements the Chosen One to keep the balance, to bring balance back to the Force. So we won't have an empire get to the point like the Infinite Empire from the Rakatans, where they took over the entire galaxy and saved everybody. The Empire, they because of the Chosen One, because of Anakin freaking Skywalker and Luke Skywalker, the Empire was defeated. So they wouldn't be able to become the Infinite Empire like happened. And every time there's a new empire that comes into play, trying to use the dark side of the Force to enslave the entire galaxy, but there's always like a Chosen One being involved that the Force sends out to bring balance. Yeah, that's one way that's the reason why I went to this rant about the Chosen Ones, because that's the Force's way to bring balance. But all right, next on the list, I already went through Kadroma. Let me see. Since we're getting into Old Republic, because I'm talking about Old Republic, let's get into business with Old Republic. Darth freaking Revan, all right, the most powerful Force user of all freaking time. This guy would give expanding universe Luke Skywalker a run for his money. Darth freaking Revan was that overpowered, all right, and like it was to the point that Darth Revan and slash light side Revan, right, when he died, his soul split into two. His light side and his dark side version. His dark side version came back into the realm of the living, right? Started causing a whole bunch of freaking destruction across the galaxy, to the point where the Sith Empire and the Jedi had to come together to defeat Darth Revan. That's how it got to the point where it was a stalemate. It was like a truce between the Empire the Sith Empire at the time and the Jedi had to come to a realization that they had to stop their war, right, against each other to defeat Revan. They had to work together to defeat Darth Revan. That's how powerful Darth Revan was. And it got to the point where not even that defeated Darth Revan. You know who defeated Darth Revan? Revan himself. Revan from the other side had to come back and take out Darth Revan. And like, yo, you're causing a mess down here, bro. Yeah, I try to chillax with the Force users up there, you know, try to chillax, you know, enjoy my vacation from all this mess, and you're causing a freaking you're causing me problems, okay? My vacation is ruined because of you. So he goes down there, he comes back from the Force of the living, he comes back from the realm of the Force, comes back to the living as a freaking Force ghost, and takes out Darth Revan. And like, dude, and he takes out Darth Revan and fuses them back together with him. And he goes back, you know, to the realm of the Force. But yeah, that's how powerful Darth Revan was, and is, and will always will be. All right, like it got to the point where your own light side of the Force, your light side version Darth Revan, had to come back from the realm of the Force just to defeat Darth Revan, because nobody could defeat him. That's how freaking powerful he was. I remember playing him in the Old Republic. I remember playing against him in the Old Republic MMO. It was fun. It was fun. One of my favorite characters of all time. As of yet, there's no canonization yet for Revan. Revan has been mentioned, but he hasn't really been canonized. So this is another character that, unfortunately, is still in the expanded universe. But we'll see how things progress. I'm hoping Dave Filoni at some point, or Disney, whoever is involved with Disney Star Wars, brings back, you know, Revan. You know, make him canon. Yeah, make him canon. Now, give me a second, guys. I'm trying to see if I'm still... Because I heard something in my audio. Hello. Yeah, I'm still here. Cool. I was making sure. So, yeah, Darth freaking Revan. Definitely a piece I would like to be part of the Dark Side Edition line over the years. This is a piece that can be released over the years, right? I wouldn't mind the light side version of Darth Revan. I wouldn't mind the dark side version of Darth Revan. I wouldn't mind all kinds of Revans. Like, this is a piece that can be re-released with different looks, kind of like they do with Darth Vader. Same thing with Darth Revan. Same thing with Anakin Skywalker. Same for Luke Skywalker. They could release different versions of Darth Revan over time. Yes. Star Wars Knights of the Republic definitely needs to be its own line at this point. You know? Definitely needs to be its own line. But yeah, Darth freaking Revan for the win. All right, next on the list. So we talked about Darth Revan. Let's talk about Darth freaking Malak. I wouldn't mind Darth Malak getting released because it's Darth Malak is the apprentice of Darth Revan. I wouldn't mind Darth Malak being a companionship for Darth Revan piece. And Darth Malak had a cool look. He was a cool villain in the Old Republic. He nearly killed Darth Revan by betraying him, you know, because master and apprentice, you know, with Sith Lords, they usually, you know, go against each other. You know, it's always been that way for years until Bane completely annihilated that whole concept with Sith Lords constantly being in civil war. Darth Bane and Jedi Master Hoth were one of the pretty much the ones that pretty much annihilated the Siths. You know, and Bane was part of that as well. Bane made sure that, hey, you know what, going forward, it's just 2, no more, no less. Because I'm getting tired of y'all just trying to one-up each other every damn time and going to civil wars against each other. You know, so that's it. Just wipe out the playing field, wipe up the board, and let's start over again. Pretty much that's what Darth Bane did. Anyway, Darth Malak, definitely a piece I would like in the collection. Just to be a companionship for Revan. I remember Darth Malak. He was a fun character to face off against in Old Republic. Every time he tried to beat him, he always summoned a brand new Malak clone at this point to help him in the fight. It was ridiculous. It was a nice little fight. So yeah, Darth Malak, definitely a companion piece for Darth Revan. Wouldn't mind that. All right, Darth Malak. Saj Vent already went through Darth Malik, Darth Revan, or Kadras is Ventress. Let's see. Darth Tyrannus? Not really. Let me throw in Count Dooku again. So, the only reason why I would bring up Count Dooku again for the Dark Side editions is he's Darth Tyrannus. Like, not Count Dooku, but Darth Tyrannus, right? Christopher Lee, rest in peace! The Nazi killer. Yes, Darth Tyrannus, and just change of the name would be Darth Tyrannus, not Count Dooku. It would be Darth Tyrannus for the Dark Side edition line. Actually, I wouldn't mind Darth Tyrannus again. I wouldn't mind Count Dooku, especially if it's Count Dooku for Revenge of the Sith. So there's opportunities here for a Darth Tyrannus line, maybe a Clone Wars Darth Tyrannus version, possibly. There's opportunities here. I just want collectors to have a chance at a Count Dooku, because Count Dooku has not been re-released yet, not for 20th Anniversary Edition or 20th Anniversary Edition for Clone Wars, but I could definitely see him coming back for Revenge of the Sith, you know, with the arms cut off, you know, just saying. There is a cool deleted scene out there. Not deleted scene, but behind the scenes, a deleted scene where Count Dooku actually used 2 blades. He grabbed one of Anakin Skywalker's or Kenobi's blades, and then he started facing off against Yoda with dual wielding. So I thought that was a pretty cool little segment. I think the reason why they took it off because they already showed that off already with Anakin going up against Dooku with 2 blades, dual wielding action. So they're like, oh, we don't have to do it again. We'll just this one keep it traditional where Count Dooku is taking on Yoda with 1 blade. So, and again, I don't think 2 blades would have helped anyway. It's Yoda. But yeah, Count Dooku for the win. Definitely will be a nice little W for Hottoys. Who else? Let me see. With Dooku. I don't want to say the names yet. I'm going through the list. Ooh, again. All right. Darth freaking Malgus, bruh. This guy in the Overpublic Overpublic CGI trailers, bruh. The Overpublic freaking video game MMO. Darth Malgus is that type of freaking he is like the Hulk of freaking Star Wars at this point. He just keeps on coming. He keeps taking a hit. He keeps on freaking going to the brink of death and keeps coming back stronger and better than ever before. Even though he starts losing his freaking body and sanity throughout every engagement with the Jedis, he just kept coming back. Darth Malgus will be a pretty cool figure to get released. I think Sideshow did one years back. I think Sideshow, when they were doing Star Wars lines as well, they did Darth Malgus. I think there's a 1/6 Darth Malgus out there. I just can't remember who did. I think Sideshow did it. But yeah, Darth Malgus would be pretty cool from the Dark Side Edition line. Right? Black Force Energy Darth freaking Malgus over here, bro. Yo, he is the embodiment of let him cook. All right, because he just keeps coming back. He just keeps coming back for more. Just let him go. He just keeps getting hit. He just keeps coming back. This guy was a freaking the Hulk of the Old Republic. Personally, for me, because Darth Malgus was that cool. Like he was that strong. Keeps getting hits and he takes a freaking licking and keeps on kicking. And the CGI trailers were freaking awesome as well. So yeah, Darth Malgus would be a pretty cool figure as well. Let me go through another one. Already threw Darth Malgus in. Darth Maul. The only reason why I would want Darth Maul in the Dark Side Edition line is if we get him as a damn freaking I thought I had the photo here. View all images. Let me see. I thought I had him here. As a crab droid. Not a crab droid, but his droid mode. Where his spider droid mode. Yeah. I thought I had the photo here of Darth Maul in his spider mode. I got to bring up that photo again. But I wouldn't mind this opportunity for him to be his spider mode edition. Let me see. Right there. So it's kind of like, that's not a good photo. I gotta bring up his spider mole. Yeah, I gotta bring up spider mole. So give me a second. Let me bring him up. Give me a second, guys. Let me find spider mole. I wouldn't mind spider mole. Yeah. Is it possible? It's a big ass piece. It is a big ass piece. Oh my god, man. It's a massive piece. I'd be very surprised if Hot Toys decides they want to do a spider mole for the Dark Side Edition line. But to be fair, it would be about the size of a damn freaking whatchamacallit. Damn. It'd be the size of a dewback. It's that massive. Like with all those legs and what have you. So I'm trying to find a good photo. Oh, this is perfect right here. And then share. There you go, right there. The spider mole. Yes. Oh my god, can you imagine this piece from Hot Toys, like a spider mole edition, but just for the Dark Side edition? Spider mole with all his freaking legs and what have you. Oh my god, this is pretty cool. This would be a pretty cool piece. Again, this is either if Hot Toys does this, I wouldn't be surprised to do it as just a prototype edition where it never see the light of day. But it'd be nice to see. And now I know collectors have been asking for a Spider Mole for years, but Dark Side Edition would be Dark Side line from Star Wars would be opportunity here for Hot Toys to dabble into more Clone Wars figures, especially the Dark Side Edition Darth Maul with his spider legs. Yes. Oh my god, it'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool. Okay. Oh my god, 2 hours and 13 minutes in. Wow, this is getting long here. Honestly, I should have what I should have done was 2 videos. But you know what? Since this is just talking about the 2 announcements, I wanted to get through this. And pretty much get it done. So let me see. Because I was thinking of doing 2 videos. One for the 20th anniversary of the 25th anniversary of PhantomMenace, and then do one for the Dark Side of Star Wars. But now I've gone too far. I have gone too far. I'm actually about to end in a few minutes. Darth Sion, Darth Nihilus. Oh yeah, you go, Darth Nihilus, the Planet Eater, bruh. Yo, this guy is just too hungry to die. Okay, this Darth Nihilus just is on that level of Sith Lord. Like, he doesn't give an F. He will eat your damn planet. All right. Oh, yo, he hungry. He hungry, bruh. He's hungry for that for your planet, bruh. Get ready, bruh, man. But yeah, Darth Nihilus, one of my favorite characters to go up against in the Old Republic second game. The Sith Lords, yes. The Rise of the Sith Lords, yes. It was a fun game. Revan wasn't involved, but his apprentice and his master were involved in the second game. At the time, Darth Revan was lost to the ether. At the time, Darth Revan was taking on the not the Infinite Empire, but the Sith Empire that was in the outer regions. The outer regions, the outer regions. I forgot the name of the regions, where the exiled regions, where this Sith Empire, the old Empire had left the core to try and hide out and grow their empire so they could fight back. And that's what happened with the Old Republic. They're the ones that orchestrated the whole Mandalorian Wars, right? They're the ones that orchestrated the whole attack from Malak and Darth Revan. The Emperor at that time, pretty much he was immortal at that point. He pretty much took control of Malak and Darth Revan, and sent them back to the Old Republic to take on, take on the heroes and prepare the invasion of the Empire. Then we see the new Invasion of the Empire in the Old Republic MMO. So a lot of stuff to follow here. But Darth Nihilus definitely will be a nice piece. And then who else? Let me see. I got somebody else here that I definitely would love to see in the Darth Edition line. Darth Nihilus. Okay. For Darth Zion, I'm trying to go through all my Darth Zion. He's just too angry to die. Like, this guy is completely just like Darth Vader, but a lot worse as far as like what he's gone through. Like he's pretty much the Old Republic's Darth Vader. Like he's just too angry to die. Like he's just too angry to freaking die, right? The only reason why he's still holding on the way he is, when the body has just been destroyed by the dark side of the Force, is because they're using the Force to keep him from pretty much leaving this plane of existence. And he was just too angry to die. That's how powerful this guy was. And one of the only few people that were able to take him out is the apprentice of Darth Revan. Revan. I keep saying Darth Revan. Revan and the master of Revan, Darth Kree. So yeah, these Sith Lords. Like, I loved this game growing up because it was like the army of Sith Lords, like the bad batch of Sith Lords, like all these freaking Sith Lords coming into the world, all these Darths just taking on the remnants of the Jedi after the whole Old Republic Star Force War. So yeah, definitely one of the characters I would love to see. Like, come on. Just look at that. Like, zombie like Darth Zion. He's just too angry to die. Bruh. It would be a pretty cool figure to see. And if they do anything like they did with the Death Strange, just do the Death Strange and bring it over to Darth Zion. Money. Wow. Freaking money. Let me see. Okay. For you, okay. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not going to talk to her just yet because I'm still going through the Clone Wars stuff. Darth Kree. She was pretty much one of the most powerful Jedi Masters at the time. She trained trained Revan, also trained Revan's apprentice at the time as well, to complete her training. So I wouldn't mind Darth Kreia or Kreia. It doesn't matter. She was a Darth as well, so I don't mind her. I don't mind her being involved in the Dark Side editions. Yeah. Fall to the dark side. Dark Lord of Sith, the betrayal. I wouldn't mind her. Yes. The Exile is the Revan's apprentice. Yeah. I wouldn't mind Kreia getting involved in the Dark Side edition. Again, we're delving into expanding universe stuff, even though she's not canonized just yet. I'm not sure what Old Republic stuff are canonized with Star Wars, the current Star Wars. But yeah, there's still a lot expanding universe stuff out there. But I wouldn't mind Kreia being involved, especially if she has multiple lightsabers coming at you. That'd be pretty cool. Like a base, a set of bases where multiple lightsabers are coming at you. Because she was in her boss fight, she would just send out multiple lightsabers to attack you. Damn. Wow. Let me see. Who else I got on the list here? Okay. Darth Talon. Yes. Now, Mommy Talon. Yeah. One image. Oh my god. Only one image over here? Oh my god. Only one freaking image. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mommy Twi'lek Darth Talon. Chef kiss. If we can't even get a Slave Leia, no way damn in hell we'll get this. Okay, there's no way. There is no damn way. I'm just saying. Mommy Talon, she looks great. Not gonna lie. Like, come on, Mommy Talon would be freaking awesome. Okay, but damn it all the hell, I'm back. damn, we can't even get Slave Leia. There's no way in hell we get Mommy Talon. But she has to go on the list. She has to go on the list. She has to. She has to. Come on. I can't say no to Mommy Talon. I can't. But let me see. Who else I got on the list? I got so many people on the list. It's not even crazy. You know what? Just to finish things off, because I'm already 2 hours and 21 minutes. I was supposed to do 2 videos, but you know what? This is all going to be one freaking video of these both announcements. So okay, let me see. They're all over public. I already mentioned SR Kun already. I wouldn't mind an SR Kun figure. Savage Opress from Clone Wars. I don't know if they're going to do a Savage Opress for Clone Wars, but Savage Opress, the brother of Darth Maul, would be pretty cool to be introduced. Some form or fashion. In the Dark Side edition, maybe throw in the witches of Dathomir in there as well. I wouldn't mind that. Savage Opress. And get that build. I mean, get that build. Like, this guy was freaking brolic. Build, bro. Just get him in. Would be pretty cool. Because I would love to recreate a moment where Palpatine was going up against Savage Opress and Darth Maul, pulling out his dual-wielding lightsabers, you know, to bring out the twos, bro. Bring out the 2 lightsabers and owning these fools. Yes. Savage Opress would be pretty cool. Yeah, I gotta throw in Savage Opress somewhere. I got to. I gotta throw him on the list. I gotta throw him on the list, man. Okay. Last but not least, Star freaking Killer, bruh. Star freaking Killer. Galen freaking Merrick, bruh. Bring in the Force Unleashed, bruh. Bring him in. And I only want 2 looks, all right? I just want Galen Merrick in his hooded cloak look with his his battle armor and stuff, his Sith Assassin battle armor, and oh my god, come on, with dual wielding lightsabers, come on, and then his freaking Sith Assassin look as well, bruh. There is so much opportunity here. I know he's not canonized yet, but come on, this is some opportunities for Hottoys to do expanded universe stuff, but you know, within reason with Disney Star Wars. But oh my god, I'm just surprised they haven't done a freaking Galen Merrick yet. Figure wise, you know, not Clone Wars, but Force Unleashed line, bruh. Star freaking Killer, bruh. Bring in Galen Merrick, Star freaking Killer. Oh my god, so there's so many looks they can do. They could definitely have fun with Galen Merrick, and I wanted to throw this in. I just wanted to throw this in, especially because I guess one of my favorite moments, right, with the Force Unleashed, other than, you know, showing off his freaking power against everything in their mother. Like, yeah, Merrick, like he was on the level of freaking Luke Skywalker's expanded universe. Like, he's another Starkiller's another character that could have put Luke Skywalker a run for his money. If he kept training and what have you, and kept getting stronger and stories progressed, I don't know where he would be in the Canon universe or in the Star Wars lore at this point, but he was up there. He was trained by Darth Vader himself since he was a kid. So I'm like, damn, real powerful character here. Let me see. Force Unleashed. Let me pull up the video here. Force Unleashed to Real to Me. There you go. And let me see if this brings up. There you go. Yeah, this is one of my favorite moments from the actual game. The second game, anyway. Yeah, I remember when my brother played this game and we were playing it together when it first got released. It just sucks that this game ended up being so short. Like, it was less than 8 hours to beat this game. Even though it was a fun game, I wish it was it it really was just an expanded. It was just an expansion to the first game, and that's pretty much it. What they should have sold it for, but they sold it for nearly freaking $60 for not even an 8-hour game. It pretty much it was a rush job situation. One of my favorite moments from the game right here.
Your feelings for her are not real.
They're real to me.
Where is she?
Where is she? Love it. Love it. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's taking me back. This is taking me back, bro. Wow. Oh, okay, that's it. I'm getting too excited. I'm done. But I gotta find the where's my window here? There you go. She is real to me. Yeah, you know when you're with your boy and your boy's is at the club and he's getting excited for this girl, he's falling in love with her, and then you're talking to your boy, you're like, hey bro, her feelings for her is not real, okay? She's real to me. I'm like, get our boy off the club, man. Get our boy off the club. Get him off the juice, bruh. He's falling for the wrong person. Get him out. Get him out. She just loves you for your money. Get him out. Get him out. Oh, damn. A star color set will be perfection. And then, last but not least, one creature from the Dark Side Edition. Okay. Let me look him up because I forgot the name. There I go. I want to bring this up for you guys because one dark side creature, because there's so much, we talked about so many dark side stuff for Star Wars, right? The dark side creature I'd like to see is one of these freaking bad boys. The Tyrantonic. These are pretty much like dark side rancors. These are force hunters. They would hunt everything when it comes to the force. Like if it comes with a strong affinity for the force, your lunch to him, your dinner. These creatures were created by the dark side Sith Lords at the time during the Old Republic to be weapons of mass destruction. These were weapons of mass destruction against Siths, Jedis alike. Like these would eat Jedis and Sith Lords or other creatures. It doesn't matter. Right, and these creatures were pretty much from some lores. It was a creature that was twisted into the dark side of the Force, and these creatures are extinct now. But they became the Tyrantonic. And I remember fighting these in the Old Republic games. Oh my god, these things were these were so annoying to face off against because they're bulky. They were pretty much Hulk-like weapons of mass destruction for the dark side, for the Sith Lords, and some lores would say that these were rancors twisted into the dark side of the Force, and they became these creatures. So playing with the dark side alchemy gets real crazy. I love these creatures that they end up creating with the dark side of the Force, and I wouldn't mind seeing this like being involved at some point. These are massive beasts, so there's no way. These are pretty much a rancor with dark side abilities, and dark side aesthetics. So I think that's about it for the dark side edition. Now, because that was my wish to the dark side edition line, right? And let me do some real at this point, because a lot of those characters are brought up are still stuck in the expanded universe, right? They haven't seen the light of canonization. Like the Star Killers, I would love to see them, canonized at some point, so we get figures from them. But yeah, at this point, if we're seeing some Dark Side editions, right, we'll probably see more characters that are canon, right? There are dark side, maybe Sith troopers, right? From the Old Republic, Tarkin, maybe those that worked with the dark side, officers that worked with the dark side of the Force. They're not necessarily dark side, but they're not necessarily dark side, or they use the Force or have you, but they work, maybe bounty hunters. Throwing some bounty hunters with the dark side, because the dark side has implemented bounty hunters like Bosks. Like, come on, we never got them to the Empire Strikes Back. Maybe to get some bounty hunters from the that worked with the dark side, right? Asajj Ventress, right? Now people are saying that they would like to see dark side Anakin, right? I mentioned it before in the very beginning of the stream video. I wouldn't mind a dark side Anakin Artisan Edition, but again, they have to deliver a sculpted version of the dark side Anakin. At least, kind of like what they did with Joker and Joker Artisan, and they did with Scarlet Witch Artisan. There was an option for the sculpted. So if they do that, I wouldn't mind them doing that. Maybe in the Dark Side, they could do a 2-pack, where it's Dark Side Anakin versus Kenobi, right? And actually have the display base, where the deal display base, where they're actually on the platform. They're riding through the lava pits of Mustafar. Yeah, there's ways to go about this piece if they do a Dark Side Edition against Skywalker. And of course, all right, gonna bring up some wacky stuff over here for you guys. So man, for those of you that have been waiting for this character for a while, all right? Let me see. I'm trying to find a photo here that's perfect. Let me see. No. I don't want a video. I just want a photo. Give me a second. I'm just trying to find this photo here. There you go. That's perfect. Right there. Darth Ray. Okay, I know people are mad about Ray, but Darth Ray, I could see happening. They still have the original Ray from Rise of Skywalker. I wouldn't be surprised they do a Darth Ray version for the dark side. Do dark side characters, right? That with the Star Wars dark side with licensed characters they already have. Right? Maybe introduce, like I said, pilots and officers to that Dark Side Edition line. But Darth Ray, you know how many people be going crazy for this piece? Right now, I'm already thinking that Ares is counting his days right now for this to be released with a Dark Side Edition of Star Wars. Like Dark Side Edition Ray. I'm just saying, man. This is an opportunity for them to do a Dark Side variant of Ray, because she was involved in Rise of Skywalker. Let me see who else they can introduce with the dark side stuff. Maybe more Royal Guards here and there, just more canonized stuff I can see happening, and that's pretty much it. But for what I've dropped is mostly the characters that were involved in the more expanding universe stuff. Because they've been trying to work on overpublic stuff. I wouldn't mind a Revan and a Malak and a Malgus and what have you. So I'm hoping for Darth Revan and Darth Malak. Those are who I'm really hoping for to come out. Firstly, for me, that's who I'm hoping on. But guys, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know in the chat. Have you guys been this long for 2 hours and 35 minutes watching this freaking video? Me just going down my wish list and speculations of what I want to see. Mostly it was just the 20th anniversary PhantomMenace. But Dark Side Edition, I don't know what they're gonna do. I honestly don't know what to do. I'm actually looking forward to it. Like, be surprised. See what they do with the Dark Side Editions. I did write a post about my wish list on Cisco Survival Guide, and I did a community post, right? So let me go over that. Let me see if I missed anybody in that list before we continue. Let me see. Because I did do a post. Oh, if you guys are aware, let me see. Did I release? No, I did not. Wait, did I release it over here? Did I release a post over here? There you go. Okay, so my post a few days ago. Let's go. My Wishlist of Wild Destruction, 20th anniversary PhantomMenace. I went through that. Okay, so the dark side. Darth Revan, Darth Mal, Darth Malgus, Darth Nihilus, Force Unleashed Starkiller's Hero and Sith Assassin. Yep, I mentioned that. Darth Mommy Ray. It's Arcoon. Already mentioned Darth Treya, Darth Bane. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see what the comments had to say about this. They only dropped 2 figures on 20th anniversary. I say so and opens up anything, but I think it's because they blows up on 40th anniversary, blah blah blah. Yeah, most people feel that they're not going to do anything with the 20th anniversary PhantomMenace because Return of the Jedi got no love. We only got Darth Vader and C-3PO. Yeah, that's about it. I already mentioned a lot of stuff already that people have been mentioning already. So, all right, guys, that's all we have for today. Thank you all for watching for 2 hours and 37 minutes, just going through the list of characters. I definitely want to hear your thoughts and your concerns about going forward with these IPs. I'm not doing anything on the Marvel. I already mentioned it in the beginning stream, but I just want a Hulk. And then I already mentioned what I feel about the Batman 85 years. I wouldn't mind seeing the animated versions in the 90s or Justice League version of Batman. That'd be pretty cool. But I guess that's about it, guys. Be prepared. Like, if you thought 2023 was ridiculous, 2024, it's only the freaking beginning. So be prepared, guys. We're about to lose our freaking minds. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. Remember, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking gas. And man, our weapons are with you always. There, guys. And you know how much I sacrificed.
You know how much I sacrificed? The loss of one of the sacred rings racked our hearts with grief.
Putting aside our sorrow, we renewed our faith in the prophecy that other rings would be found, and see how our faith has been rewarded.
Halo, its divine wind will rush through the stars, propelling all who are worthy along the path to salvation.